May have noticed that Blackboard does not allow for the forum view of discussions as it did in original. And I know that this is a sore point because it just doesn't function the same way. Here is a potential workaround that will not only allow for you to organize your students' responses in the same discussion post, but it's also going to give you the ability to copy over the content into your next iteration of your class, because that is something that we want to make sure is happening. So the first thing that you'll do is create a new discussion post. And when you get there, you're going to name the post. And then in this part here, which is where you're giving their instructions, you're going to copy over the same set of instructions for every single post, and those are these instructions. And I'm going to show you what they say. They're going to give information about how you are posting a thread and they are going to respond directly to that thread. The next thing that you have to do, because that's not all, the next thing you have to do is actually post your topics or your content that they're responding to. The reason we're doing this is so that when you repeat this discussion over in the next version of your class, the discussion will copy over and you won't lose your post options. If you just post them as threads, they will not be brought over to the next class. So that's why we're going to make sure that we have our post options within the initial description of the thread of the discussion. So once you have both pieces in there, you're going to click on save. And then to organize the responses within the discussion board itself, you are going to post the threads for each one of your options, and you're going to do it backwards. I know that sounds kind of silly, but you'll start with your last option because that way you will be able to, I don't know, I'm trying to talk and type at the same time. That way they will show up in the correct order. So another, then option 2. Ooh, fires are mashed. That sounds terrible. And then finally, you'll do the last one. And then when they get to the post, they will see your instructions here. They'll see their options, and then they will scroll down and decide which one they're going to respond to. Obviously, they're going to respond apple to this one, and then anybody else who responds to pumpkin or apple will all be in this line of replies. If you have any other questions about how this works or why we're doing it in this way, please let us know. It is frustrating, but we have submitted multiple suggestions to Blackboard, so hopefully they will bring it back. But for right now, this is the best that we can do. So let me know if you have any questions.